Good morning, all. I welcome all the students of SY classes. SY means second year, SY BA and BSc. The same course is meant for SY BA and SY BSc for compulsory English. SY BCom, there is another course. But for SY BA and SY BSc, the textbook prescribed by university, this is the book. Just have a look in the book. It is language through writing. Language through writing. This is one book, and the another book meant for grammar. This is a book of sentence structure and vocabulary, English grammar. Book of sentence structure and vocabulary. These two books are meant for second year BA and BSc. For BCom, there is another course. For BA and BSc, these are the two books: language through writing and English grammar. It is meant for 50 marks. Paper number 2. It is not paper number 2, it is paper number 3. Because first year there are 2 papers, semester 1, semester 2, paper 1, paper 2. Now we are in second year. So for second year again there are 2 papers, paper 3 and paper. There are only 4 papers for compulsory English. For third year there is no English. Compulsory English course is not meant for third year. Only for first year and second year. First year, first semester, paper 1. First year, second semester, paper 2. Second year, first semester, paper 3. Second year, fourth semester, or third semester, we can say. Paper number 4 for second semester of second year. Paper number 3 for first semester of second year. Accordingly, we can call it semester 1, semester 2, semester 1, semester 2, semester 1, semester 2. Or we can say semester 1, semester 2, semester 3, semester 4. So we are here for semester 3, paper 3, compulsory English, SYBA and SYBSc classes. So this is the textbook prescribed by Board of Studies of Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, Marathwada University, Aurangabad. Name of the book is Language Through Writing. All in all, there are 5 prose and 5 poetries for this semester. In all book, there are 10 prose and 10 poetry. Out of this 10, 5 are meant for semester 3 and 5 are meant for semester 4. And the same is the case with the poetry. There are 10 poems, 5 are meant for semester 3 and 5 are meant for semester 4. There are 50 marks, as we all know. The same is the case with first year also. It is repeated. The pattern is repeated. Out of these 5 texts, we'll see one by one. Out of these 5 texts, 3 will be asked in the examination, 5 marks each. That is 15 marks for prose section, 15 marks for poetry section, and 20 marks for grammar section. Understood? 15 marks for prose section, 15 marks for poetry section, and 20 marks for grammar section. Again, 10 marks for grammar and 10 marks for writing. Sorry, 10 marks for grammar and 10 marks for vocabulary. So, the 5 pros that we are going to study in this semester are: number 1, how to avoid an argument; number 2, on not answering a telephone; number 3, the Avenger; number 4, the conjugal's revenge; and number 5, the night train at Devon. These are 5 pros. And again, 5 poems are there. Number 1, First Love; number 2, To the Virgins; number 3, All the World's Stage; number 4, Dover Beach; and number 5, Night of the Scorpion. One by one we study. For grammar, if we see, very simple grammar it is. If we have we are past 10th and 12th, so this is easier than 10th and 12th, I can say. So all these things are done. They were secondary school and higher secondary school. Already it is done. Here, sentence structure and sentence transformation, these 2 things are meant basically for grammar. What is sentence structure? And how to transform sentence. Transform is form. Translate in changing language. Transfer, that we know, changing account. And transform, that is form is changed. There are 3 types of sentences: simple, compound, and complex. If you are asked to make simple sentence compound, or compound is made simple, or simple is made complex, and vice versa, that is called sentence transformation. So in this introductory lecture, let me introduce about the sentence only, and tomorrow we'll continue. What is sentence? Sense is there and tense is there, we can say. Sentence. It is made of words. Sentence is made of words. Very simple. How many words are there? Nobody can calculate. N number of words are there. We can say 5 lakh words are there, 25 lakh words are there, crores of words are there. But how many letters are there? It is limited. Only 26 letters. And these 26 letters make all the words. So letters make word, words make sentence, sentence make paragraph, paragraph make unit, or say lesson and unit and textbook, that way. But you don't know, I suppose you don't know one thing, that is in between word and sentence there are again two things: letter, word, sentence, that we know. But there is something more than word but not sentence. What we call it? There is more than word, means there are 3 words, 4 words, 5 words, but we cannot call it sentence. So what can it be called? It is called phrase. More than word but less than sentence, we call it phrase. Phrase is what? Collection of 2-3 words. 2-3 words, a bunch of 2-3 words is there, but yet it is not called sentence because there is no full stop, because there is no verb. Unless and until there is verb, we cannot call it sentence. For example, in front of, on account of, so that, as soon as. It is more than one word. Of course, there are 3 words there, but it doesn't make a sentence. Therefore, we call it phrase. And one more necessary requirement of a sentence is that it should have to have a verb in it. Sentence must have a verb. Then one more thing appears here, that is, how is it if it is more than phrase but yet not sentence? Something between phrase and sentence is called clause. 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 Have you heard this word? Clause. Clause is only, we can call it sentence only, but in one sentence there can be 2 clauses. Therefore, it is a type of sentence, part of sentence. It can be a part of sentence, it can be a sentence also. Therefore, clause is smaller unit than sentence, but it is sentence into itself. See, in one sentence there can be 2 clauses, there can be 3 clauses, and depending on the number of the clauses, there are there are 3 types of sentences: simple sentence, compound sentence, and complex sentence. So what is simple sentence? Simple sentence is one which have only one clause, and when only one clause is there, it is main clause only, of course. Compound sentence is having 2 main clauses, and complex sentence, it has 1 main and 1 subordinate clause. Only one clause, simple sentence; 2 main clauses, compound sentence; and 1 main and 1 subordinate clause, it is called complex sentence. So our course includes transformation of sentence. When we are asked to make simple sentence, make it complex. They will give you complex and make it simple, or make it compound. Or compound is asked to be made to simple. Simple is to be transformed into complex. Simple into complex, and complex into simple. This is called sentence transformation. So in detail we'll study it later, see it later. For today's sake, let me repeat. These are the 2 textbooks prescribed by Board of Studies of Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar Marathwada University, Aurangabad. This book is meant for 30 marks, this for 20 marks, 50 marks question paper. 30 marks. There are only prose sections and poetry sections. Out of 5 poems, 3 questions will be asked. Out of 5 rows, 3 questions will be asked, each carrying 5 marks. So 15 plus 15 is 30. And this book is meant for 20 marks. 10 for grammar, 10 for vocabulary. So in grammar we have sentence structure, sentence patterns, sentence transformation, and in grammar section we have, in vocabulary section we have building vocabulary, how to build vocabulary. Vocabulary is built automatically, we can say. That is, when I was in first year, I knew only 1000 words, and when I went to second year, I knew 1200 words. So these 200 words are added to your vocabulary. It happens automatically, you can say, but purposefully also, by practice also, by simple exercises also, we can grow our vocabulary. This is called building vocabulary. How our vocabulary builds. What are the means to grow our vocabulary? How to make lexical sets of the words, how to memorize them, how to use them. We'll see it later, but today let me introduce only one thing or two words. One is called active vocabulary and passive. Passive vocabulary is the word that you know but we don't use it. When somebody speaks, we understand it, but we don't use it. That is called passive vocabulary. Active vocabulary is the words that we use it every day. The words are just dancing at the lips of our, or we can say at the tip of our tongue, or on our lips. Means ready-made vocabulary. That is called active vocabulary. And passive vocabulary is sleeping vocabulary. So how to convert sleeping vocabulary into active vocabulary or passive vocabulary into active vocabulary? There are exercises. We have language laboratory also in our college. At a later time we do, but now these are the days. Post-pandemic days are there. I suppose very soon situation will be clear and we will have regular classes. But for the time being, we'll stop here. Thank you very much.